Larry Stein with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service with you today, and today we're talking pecans. And so a lot of people ended up this past season 2020 with pecans that did not open up, where the pecans stayed in the shuck. We also had some poorly filled pecans. If you look at this tree was probably overloaded. I mean, you see all the shucks that are left in the tree that never opened up and never came down. And so we saw that a lot across Texas this past year, and part of the reason for that was the extremely hot, dry weather that we had last summer. And so we'll take a look at those here directly, show you some really high quality kernels versus some poor quality kernels, and also talk about what we could do this coming spring to ensure that we have a quality pecan harvest come next fall. All right, so let's talk a little bit about pecan quality. Like we said, we saw a lot of pecans that stayed in the shuck this past year where the shucks didn't open up. And so part of that can be crop load, simply were too many pecans on the tree. Another thing can be shuckworm. So you have hickory shuckworm, which is an insect that comes in late in the season and it tunnels into the shuck. This coming fall, you want to be sure that you spray for that insect so that you develop really well-filled pecans. So here we're looking at some kernels off a tree that was overcropped, wasn't watered very well, and you can see how small and reduced size the kernels are, as opposed to some well-watered trees where you have really well-filled kernels and very high quality meat. So this coming spring, the two things that you want to concentrate are one is fertility. One of the products we use is ammonium sulfate. And so what we found out is if you will keep your trees healthy with fertilizer and water, usually you'll have a good pecan crop every 3 to 5 years. This has been Larry Stein with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service, wishing you happy gardening.